Tonsillitis is inflammation of the tonsils, two oval-shaped pads of tissue at the back of the throat, one tonsil on each side. Signs and symptoms of tonsillitis include swollen tonsils, sore throat, difficulty swallowing, and tender lymph nodes on the sides of the neck. Signs and symptoms of tonsils. Tonsillitis most commonly affects children between preschool ages and the mid-teenage years. Common signs and symptoms of tonsillitis include red, swollen tonsils, white or yellow coating or patches on the tonsils, sore throat, difficult or painful swallowing, fever, enlarged, tender glands, lymph nodes, in the neck, a scratchy, muffled or throaty voice, bad breath, stomach ache, particularly in younger children, stiff neck, headache in young children who are unable to describe how they feel. Signs of tonsillitis may include drooling due to difficult or painful swallowing, refusal to eat, unusual fussiness. Cause tonsillitis is most often caused by common viruses, but bacterial infections can also be the cause. The most common bacterium causing tonsillitis is Streptococcus pyogenes, group A Streptococcus, the bacterium that causes strep throat. Other strains of strep and other bacteria also may cause tonsillitis. Why do tonsils get infected? The tonsils are the immune system's first line of defense against bacteria and viruses that enter your mouth. This function may make the tonsils particularly vulnerable to infection and inflammation. However, the tonsil's immune system function declines after puberty, a factor that may account for the rare cases of tonsillitis in adults. How to cure one? Salt water. The best and the most common home remedy for tonsillitis is to gargle with warm salt water. The warm water will have a soothing effect and the salt will help kill the virus or bacteria. Plus, salt helps reduce inflammation, giving you instant relief. Mix 1 teaspoon of table salt in a cup of warm water. Gargle with the solution. Do not swallow it. Spit the water out after gargling. Repeat this as often as possible for speedy recovery. 2 Lemon's antiviral, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory properties take care of the infection as well as the inflammation. Plus, its high vitamin C content improves the body's resistance to infections. Tonsillitis relief home remedy. Lemon home remedy for tonsillitis. In a glass of lukewarm water, add the juice from 1 lemon, a pinch of salt and 1 teaspoon of honey. Drink it slowly, twice daily for a few days. Alternatively, you can sprinkle a little salt and pepper on a slice of lemon, and then suck on the lemon slice. It will help force the phlegm out of your throat. Do this 2 or 3 times a day for several days. 3 Basil. Basil is another very effective home remedy for tonsillitis due to its antiviral and anti-inflammatory properties. Plus, its healing properties and soothing qualities will help reduce swelling and pain as well as speed up the healing process. Add 10 to 12 basil leaves to 1 1/2 cups of water. Boil for 10 minutes. Strain and add the juice from 1 lemon to the solution. Optionally, add 1 teaspoon of honey to sweeten it. Drink this 3 times a day for 2 to 3 days. 4 Turmeric. Due to its strong anti-inflammatory and antiseptic qualities, turmeric can also fight off tonsillitis infection and relieve irritating symptoms. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder to a glass of hot water or salt water. Gargle with this mixture several times a day, and especially before going to bed. It will help get rid of the inflammation and soreness. Alternatively, you can add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder and a pinch of ground black pepper to a glass of warm milk. Drink it at night for 2 to 3 days to speed up the healing process. 5 Cinnamon. Cinnamon can be used for treating tonsillitis. Being rich in antimicrobial properties, cinnamon inhibits the growth of bacteria and other microorganisms in the tonsils and helps reduce swelling, pain and inflammation. Add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder to a glass of hot water. Mix in 2 teaspoons of honey. Sip on it slowly while it is still warm. Drink this 2 or 3 times a day for 1 week. 6 Slippery elm. Slippery elm contains mucilage, a gel-like substance that can ease soreness, inflammation, and pain. When taken internally, slippery elm soothes and heals inflamed tissues, including the mucous membranes of the throat. Add 1 teaspoon of the inner bark of slippery elm to 2 cups of boiling water. Allow it to steep for 5 minutes, and then strain the solution. Drink it slowly while it is still warm twice daily for a few days. Alternatively, mix together 3 teaspoons of the powdered bark of slippery elm, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper powder, 2 teaspoons of honey and 4 teaspoons of warm water. Take 1 teaspoon of this mixture at regular intervals for 2 to 3 days.